Good morning, ladies, and happy Friday. Let's rise on up. It is the ending of the week. Last day of the school week. We made it. Everybody's making it. We thank you, Lord, for the ability to be up and awake. And yeah, here we are coming live from the car rider line. It was a very busy day yesterday. Very busy day yesterday, but all grateful nonetheless. Chapter 38 is closing with the ability to breathe and feeling a lot better. That's for sure. Heading into the office here shortly, but we're going to fill our cup. We're going to fill our cup because we need to. The Song of Solomon, chapter 3 is what we'll be going over, and verse 1 goes like this. By night on my bed, I sought the one I love. I sought him, but I did not find him. I will rise now, I said, and go about the city. In the streets and in the squares, I will seek the one I love. I sought him, but I did not find him. The watchmen who go about the city found me. I said, have you seen the one I love? Scarcely had I passed by them when I found the one I love. I held him and would not let him go, until I had brought him to the house of my mother, and into the chamber of her who conceived me. I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the gazelles or by the does of the field, do not stir up nor awaken love until it pleases. Verse 6, who is this coming out of the wilderness like pillars of smoke, perfumed with myrrh and frankincense, with all the merchants' fragrance powders? Behold, it is Solomon's couch, with 60 valiant men around it, of the valiant of Israel. They all hold swords, being expert in war. Every man has a sword on his thigh, because of fear in the night. Of the wood of Lebanon, Solomon the king made himself a palanquin. He made its pillars of silver, its support of gold, its seat of purple, its interior paved with love, by the daughters of Jerusalem. Last verse 11, go forth, O daughters of Zion, and see King Solomon with the crown with which his mother crowned him on the day of his wedding, the day of gladness of his heart. Some context behind chapter 3. House of my mother presents evidence of legitimate espousal in that the Shulamite's lover was approved by her family. Back then, to my understanding, we didn't have really choices if we were going to marry. Usually the parents approved it. You had to go and ask for permission and all the things. So yeah, it's definitely different. Then daughters of Jerusalem have been variously understood to identify friends of the bride or women of the royal court of Israel. The epithets used by the Shulamite, who are apparently parallel phrases used to address Hebrew women who showed allegiance to the king. Perhaps Jesus had this reference in mind when he addressed the weeping women on his way to Golgotha, found in Luke. Now, Solomon's couch was a sedan or litter that allowed the occupant to recline. The king was attended by bodyguards to protect him from the raiders, and the palanquin or wedding carriage was luxurious. No expense was spared in preparing for the king's wedding. Even the interior was beautifully prepared. Now, Solomon could have worn a crown of jewels, but this was probably the customary garland made by the ancients for festive occasions, especially weddings, and appropriately placed on the king's head by the queen mother. And that is all for today's Bible study as we get the day going and finishing it off. So for anyone that is courting, I would suggest courting as well as making friendship first. Let's try to do some things right if we possibly can, including for myself. But to an amazing day ahead, to a blessed weekend ahead. It is Labor Day weekend. Fall is here. Fall is going to be on in my up in my house probably by the end of Monday, not gonna lie. Summer's gone and fall is ready to go. So to an amazing weekend ahead. Stay blessed. If you need prayer, please hop on down below. I'd love to pray for you. If not, hop on over to Facebook and Instagram. But talk to you soon and see you next week. Bye.